So if you're a woman who's over 40 and you're struggling with lack of motivation to do things and constantly feeling exhausted, then I'm going to share with you today how to have more motivation to get things done when you're constantly feeling exhausted. So this is one of the biggest challenges that the women I work with experience when trying to have more energy. It's a lack of motivation to get things done, perhaps to do things that they know would help to improve their energy, but it's like a negative cycle because they're too exhausted to do it, although doing those things would help them to have more energy. So where do you go if you're stuck in that negative cycle? So the first thing I would recommend to have more motivation to get things done is to get your hormone levels tested, because during menopause women's estrogen levels drop and also testosterone, and these are both responsible for having motivation, for being productive and getting things done. So I recommend starting with going to your doctor and asking them to test your estrogen levels. I'm not sure if they test testosterone, but it's worth asking. Or if for some reason they won't test your estrogen or testosterone levels, such as I was speaking to a lady today actually who had a hysterectomy and they just won't test her hormone levels, even though she thinks it might be beneficial for her to get them tested and take possibly HRT. So in this case then you can go privately. For instance, I offer hormone testing. I do Dutch testing with my clients to test, their hormone levels of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, as well as others like adrenal hormones. So this is the first place to start. Get that tested, and if your estrogen and testosterone levels are low, then you can look into sort of medication to increase these hormone levels so you can have more motivation and energy. Or if you don't want to take medication, then there are things you can do through diet as well to increase your testosterone and estrogen, and through supplements and herbs as well. So in this situation, it's definitely worth speaking to a nutritionist such as myself, who can advise you on what sort of foods you need to eat and what nutrients and herbs you need to take. So that's the first thing I would recommend. And also with motivation, I find it's really helpful to have a goal, something to work forward to, and remind yourself of that goal regularly and how you're going to feel when you've got through this difficult period, to help you to keep focused and motivated on working towards it. So this could be, if you're a visual person, like a vision board of pictures of how you want to feel, what you want to be, what you want to do, or just visualising in your mind what that would be like. Or some sort of mind, maybe just writing down your goal. Writing is so powerful to help you focus. And also something else for motivation is, so when you give yourself a reward after doing something, that releases dopamine in your brain, which helps you to feel good and helps to create a positive cycle of motivation. And this is the same as when you tick something off your to-do list, that also releases dopamine in your brain, which helps you to feel good. So perhaps giving yourself a little reward after doing something, like a little treat that you enjoy, it can really help to reinforce motivation. But you know, I understand how difficult it is when you're exhausted. You know, I've suffered with chronic fatigue syndrome for 3 years. I was housebound. I was bedbound for the first 6 months. So, I mean, in that case, if you're really struggling to stand up and do things, it's best maybe to get someone to help you, like a family member. Like if you have a partner or a son or daughter or a parent who could perhaps, you know, do some cooking for you, you know, just help you out while you get back on your feet again. So, you know, you're really getting those, you know, healthy foods into your body, help nourish your body. Slow cookers are amazing as well. If you have low energy, you can just put everything in a slow cooker in the morning. Then when you come back from work, you know, you've got the food just there, ready to serve up. And you can buy now like pre-cut like veg, you know, pre-prepped food that you can just throw in there, pre-cut garlic, pre-cut onions, things like that if you're making a stew. So yeah, there are lots of sort of hacks you can do to have more motivation to do things and to really help to increase your energy. So I hope that's been really helpful and interesting for you. And if you liked it, click like below and click subscribe to follow my channel to get more helpful tips on how to have more motivation and energy. And if you try any of the tips, you know, let me know your feedback below. Did you try it? Did it help you? Or is there anything else that you've tried that's really helped you to have more motivation, that could help other people? So share that below. And, you know, if you're someone who's really committed to getting your energy back soon, then I offer a 30-minute discovery call. So click the link and book a call, and I can give you personalised advice of, you know, for you based on your specific symptoms, on the best next steps of what you need to do, what your root causes are of your fatigue, and, you know, recommendations for testing and what would be really helpful for you. So, or if you want to join my community, I have a free Facebook community, Fight Fatigue for Women. So join my group, and I look forward to connecting with you and interacting with you. So yeah, thanks so much for listening, and have a great day, and I'll be back soon. So bye for now everyone, take care.